What's good with the collective, man? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up and subbing up. Man, y'all know we've been rocking. Y'all know we've been going up. We on that road to 15K right now. But if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload, man. Y'all know we come with like 4 videos a week, man. Let's go. But I ain't gonna hold you. I hope all y'all living good, man. I hope all y'all smooth. But we're gonna get right into these reactions, man. Let's go.
It made me second guess reality. Okay, but let me see. This video is of, you know when Elon sent a Tesla into space? Yeah. So he sent a Tesla into space and there was like a dummy in it. But look, let me see. So this guy was watching it live stream, because this was a live stream, right? Okay. Look what happened.
Yeah, look how fake this is. Look, this Elon Musk.
So he's watching the Tesla live stream. Okay. Boom! You see that? So pause it. You see the Tesla and the robot. Look where it is. It's look. Now keep watching. Keep watching.
Space? What is this? Oh wait, let me fix it. Let me unpause the video.
All of a sudden, in space. In space. That shit was fake the whole time. That shit was fake the whole time. They faked the Tesla being in space, bro.
Did they fake it? I think they did.
Every time we see a kid in the black community that's like really bad or like super spirited, we always say it's silver teeth activity. Let me tell you why that is. Let me tell you why we associate silver teeth with bad or low income kids. So basically, there's been some dental offices in low income areas taking advantage of underprivileged kids and Medicaid. And they paid $23.9 million because of whistleblowers. Listen to this. WellCare of Georgia, managed by the state's Medicaid programs, found that a child treated by Cool Smiles was 5 times more likely to receive crowns and 40% more likely to have their teeth pulled or extracted compared to other dentists. That's where the silver teeth activity is coming from. The DOJ claimed and proved between January 2009 and December 2011, Cool Smiles knowingly submitted false claims for unnecessary baby root canals, tooth extractions, and stainless steel crowns. But it continued after that, believe me.
Cool Smiles is a massive nationwide corporation with more than 120 clinics catering to kids.
I was a dentist and I saw unnecessary procedures, children being traumatized. I was stressed to my eyeballs.
They're taking advantage of little kids. They were doing baby root canals on teeth that could have had regular fillings.
I would hear children crying at work. Holiday.
Meet Dr. Michael Greenwald. An online job posting caught his eye. Cool Smiles typically targeted recipients of Medicaid. I thought it was just, wow, this is a great idea. We're treating children. They're underserved. We're going to do some good. Unlike Dr. Greenwald, who had 30 years of dentistry under his belt, Cool Smiles recruits were mostly young, inexperienced dentists, recent immigrants. Dr. Rai was one of them.
It was a dream job.
What did they offer you as a starting salary?
The total package was $180,000.
But it was a deal with the devil. So, what is your first impression when you start working at Cool Smiles? Production. Like a mill? Like a mill. It's chicken nuggets getting produced down a conveyor belt. He says corporate owners dictated the work to be done. So each tooth went from a $30, $40 filling to a $500 gain. It was money. It was production. Dr. Greenwald says demands at Cool Smiles were dangerous. The faster you work, the sloppier you can get. I maintained some records of names, dates, procedures.
Even after the lawsuit, Cool Smiles is still open today. It's so bad, children actually died from their procedures. You can watch the full Whistleblower episode on Paramount Plus.
Interesting. Now that's something I would never have imagined. We already knew they take them, but I didn't think that they be going after like they mouth. But if they going after kids, y'all know they doing that to us. That's why, man. Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that the 2 has passed, what, 2016, 2017, and they still open, bro. That just shows that they more so focused on that money. A human life ain't worth more than money is what they pretty much saying. Like, yeah, they profit off us in all these different ways. And it's like, when you leave here, you can't take that money with you. Like, yeah, I gotta dive deeper down that one, because that one ain't really cool to me. And that one just took me for one. It took me for one. I'll be honest with y'all. I should have been kind of noticing that might have been the case. But, yeah, I was asleep.
Britney Spears has told close friends and staff that Prince William is a reptile who shifts between human and reptilian form during moments of heightened arousal. Wow. Explaining that she had a quote-unquote cyber romance with Prince William before he was married, Britney Spears said she spent a lot of time emailing, chatting, and video calling William, and they even made plans to meet for a meal. Britney canceled the dinner date after witnessing Prince William shapeshift into a reptilian one too many times. Asked how many times is one too many, Britney replied twice. Close friends and staff have been provided with photos and video evidence that Britney says confirm her claims about William. But the video has obviously never been released. I don't think the royal family would let it get released. It's not just William, it's most of the royal family. All the royal family, not most, Britney said, describing William as the color of dirty dishwater, a sickly gray color here that shine all over his body. I'm telling you, the guy is not human. Prince William shape-shifted between this state and human form twice after introducing himself to her on video call. Britney claims she questioned her sanity at the time, especially after William became sweet and charming after shifting back to his human persona. But then it happened again, his face flashed between human and reptile. I could see his reptile teeth glistening in the light from the computer screen. Britney told her friends and close associates that she believes William shapeshifted during their first video call as a show was strengthened, a warning not to mess with the dominant reptilian Illuminati bloodline of which he is a high priest. He was luring me into the cult, but also warning me about the way it was going to be, she said. That was too much for me to take on.
As if she probably ain't. Hey, that's wild though.
We back right here with Tupac, you know, just chopping up a little bit. Can't let you hear everything, you know. Some stuff. Yeah. My man definitely putting it down. One more thing about Death Row. Now, how does what's going on with Dre, and how does that affect Death Row as a whole?
Dre's doing his own thing. It don't affect us. My take on what happened was that Snoop was on trial for murder, fighting for his life. Somebody had said that Dre was in the car. The jury believed that. We needed Dre to be there to say he wasn't there. And once they would have saw him, they would have known he wasn't there. And that would have saved Snoop's whole case. Because they would have saw that the witness that had said it was lying. And Dre never showed up. He was too busy. That's how they told me. When they told me that, I was like, well, no matter how dope he is, and Dre's one of my heroes in the music business, but I was like, no matter how dope he is, if he's not down for his homeboy, Snoop brought him back when he was just a relic, when niggas was dissing, you know what I mean? Then I don't want to be a part of him. I don't want to be around him or nothing. Plus, I feel as though what's done in the dark will come to light. It's secrets, and everybody's going to find out about that. I don't have to play a hit or drop snitch about it. That will come out, you'll find out for yourself, and you'll know why I did it. I swear to God, y'all, I'm living by the rules of the game that y'all, the people, have put down for us to live by.
That's real. Let's talk about other things like you told us you got.
You understand? And then he wasn't producing shit. Other niggas was producing the beat like on my album.
Look, I don't really care what his sexuality is. I don't care what nobody's sexuality is. Whatever you like, it's what you like. I'll accept you, whatever it is. They was going hard on him. Pop was going hard at Jay. But I do feel him as far as like not being there for your dog when your dog going through something. Like, you do kind of got to be there. Like, that's your homie. Y'all pretty much family. Especially if y'all grew up together. You know his moms. He know your moms. You know his grandmother. And it's like generational. Like, yeah, y'all been around each other. Y'all family is cool from generations. Like, yeah, you should ride with your peoples because that's family. Like, but I mean, that's how I would move. I can't speak for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna do what I would do. So I ain't gonna expect that. That leads a disappointment. But yeah, I don't know. Like, but Dre only did put 2 albums out, if y'all know. The Chronic and what's the other one? Yeah, The Chronic, and it's the other one. It's a classic. I'm slipping. Got a brain fart right now. But in Compton wasn't even like that was a compilation to the movie NW, to Straight Outta Compton. But yeah, he only got 2. But Dre a genius though. Can't take that away from him. He a genius. Without Dre, wouldn't be Eminem, wouldn't be 50, wouldn't be, you know, Game, like Kendrick. Come on, like, let's go down the list. But yeah, he was going at him. I don't really care what his sexuality is though.
The results strongly support that these beings are not closely related to any known organism on Earth.
Professor Korotkov and his team have discovered that the strange creature is female.
Its skin, it looks kind of like a lizard skin, and we're going to be taking samples in the next few minutes.
I'm sorry, did you just say lizard skin? Like reptilian? You don't say. Let's keep watching.
These CT tomographies used a special program that allowed a more detailed examination of each layer of the bodies in a precise way that would be able to isolate certain areas for better examination. Was Maria, big one, and very important, Josephina, little creature. If we talk about Maria, she's human-like. First of all, details of her skull. Second, of course, fingers and toes. So on the skull, we see that she has no ears. Of course, it is elongated skull, maybe not as elongated as we can see in Caracas. And then we see some parts of particle that may be related to blood. The most interesting for all of us was analysis of small bodies. And we had CT scans of 2 bodies, and now we know that there's a male and female. And we had a high resolution analysis of one of them. Their anatomy construction is totally different from ours. No human beings, no animals have type of bones as they have. Construction of their ribs is again totally different from any living creatures. Because for all living creatures we have this central bone. Their ribs are rounded and they have no this internal part. Absolutely different construction of skull. And of course fingers and toes. They don't have mouths as we do. Then totally different construction of ears. They had ears, just holes. They had some holes on their skull that no living creatures have. And of course detailed analysis in tomography allowed to see that it's not construction, that it's one subject. So it's clear that it's not composed of different parts, it's one the same subject.
Interesting. I wonder what it could be. We know what it is.
Spam it up in the comments. Y'all know what it is. We know what it is.
I know y'all saying this, and if you haven't, well, here it is. Breaking news has been saying that a massive breakthrough as cancer vanishes from all patients after new drug trial being tested, return in 100% success rate. 100% success rate? That's crazy. But y'all know what ain't crazy? They've been discovered this. And y'all are crazy to believe that they haven't discovered this long before announcing it. The cure to cancer has been discovered, and I've been telling y'all this for a long time. Even according to studies, it takes clinical research and medical procedures 10 to 15 years to go through trial. That's only talking about regular drugs. We're not even talking about something as serious and as life-changing and as world-changing as a cancer treatment. This has been held from us from quite some time, but why release it now? Why even attempt to release something that could possibly take so much money from the 1%? recently they have been doing things that have been a little bit out of their character, and I'm starting to wonder what's really going on here. First, you have the sudden switch from population control to them wanting to boost the population with the push for bans on abortions and abortion pills. At first, they were just using man-made viruses to drop us off. So if y'all been following these recent string of events, y'all gotta be wondering, just like me, what is truly going on? It's mind-boggling to me. I do not understand what's going on right now. And this is why we all have to wake up now. We all have to see through the distractions. This may be one of them. There has to be a bigger plan unfolding. There has to be. And we can't let none of these distractions, such as these mass shootings, get us away from what's really going on. Because in the following days, following months, following year, something huge is going to happen. Because we all know the billions and billions of dollars that they will lose from this, if this is actually a cure that will be available to the public. So what is really going on? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Look, in 48 Laws of Power, if y'all know, what's one of the laws in 48 Laws of Power? Unpredictability. So, I mean, that is an unpredictable trait. Like, that's more so something we wouldn't have expected. We couldn't predict that to happen. We would have been like, nah, they're going to keep their foot on us. They're going to keep hitting the gas on us. I would say they working on something else that's going to be worse than what they found the cure to. Or they going to give us a bone real quick, let us feed off that, and then they going to hit us while we in the middle of eating. While we were in the middle of thinking everything all sweet and smooth and is good, and we take the bait, that's when they do got some up their sleeve. They got some up their sleeve. They not just about to just, nah, bro. I don't believe so. Maybe y'all do. Y'all go ahead and spam it up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, where y'all angle, where y'all think they coming from. Because me personally, I think they got something they cooking up that's going to be worse than that. Or which going to take way more numbers down. Or it's a distraction for something that they got up their sleeve. And they just trying to act like they on our side for once. Oh, we're going to go ahead and help y'all out. But really, they got something that's around the corner. No, that's my take. That's my take. Y'all be the judge. What y'all think? I'm gonna keep my comments myself.
Okay, guys, so I was scrolling my Instagram newsfeed this morning and I saw this photo shoot that Beyonce did. And this was the photo that caught my attention. And instantly, revelations came to my mind. So I went searching and I found this. Revelation 6 verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. That's the King James Version. Here's a different version for those of you who need better understanding. So, then another horse went out, a fiery red one, and its rider was allowed to take peace from the earth, so that people would slaughter one another, and a large sword was given to him. Beyonce also did another photo shoot sometime around last year, but it was with a black horse. And here's that photo shoot. And if you guys want to know what the black horse represents, if you guys don't already know, you can go to Revelation.
Damn, Beyonce, bro.
John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Your church denomination is a false religion. John Smith created the Baptist religion in 1608. Charles Parham created the Pentecostal religion in 1901. Joseph Smith created the Mormons religion in 1830. Charles T. Russell created the Jehovah's Witness religion in 1872. William Miller created the Seventh-day Adventist religion in 1863. They are all man-made religions. Acts chapter 5, verse 29. We are to obey God rather than man. Ask yourself this question. How is it that in our neighborhoods, there can be 4 churches on one block? In 20 years, nothing in the area gets better. Because God's not in them. Acts chapter 7, verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands. You have been deceived. True religion is realignment with nature and the laws that govern the cosmos, which is simplicity and compassion. That's true religion.
I'm not here to get on nobody's religion. That's because I know I'll deal with a lot of comments saying I said this when it came from the clips. Entertainment purposes only. For those who want to learn, those who want to dive deeper, for those who wanted to know the religion that was created by this person, that's for them. That's for that person. If it don't mind you and you don't care and you gonna still rock with what you rock with, that's perfectly fine. But I'm just going ahead and let y'all know I respect everybody's perspective, everybody's religion, culture, ethnicity, all that. So don't come for me in the comments off that clip, because I can see that now. A lot of people coming at me like I said this or I agree with this or whatever. No. I didn't get my take. This ain't for that. This for anybody else who wants to learn from that. Like, yeah. So don't come for me. I'm just saying, don't come for me, bro. Don't do it.
So I'm in the airport. I just took a flight from Atlanta to Toronto, and I specifically picked the window seat because I knew I'd get a chance to see a sunrise. As you can see, I'm looking very touristy with my P900, but what I recorded was 100% proof that the sun is not 93 million miles away. So check it out. So here's the video I took. As you can see, the sun is about to start rising, and it's not even past the horizon. You can see the horizon in the background, and the sun is going to start rising through that thick layer of clouds right there. Now, if the sun was 93 million miles away, it would be rising at the horizon, not in the middle of the clouds, right there. So I was at about 34,000 feet when I was recording this with my P900, and I don't see how that is possible if the sun is 93 million miles away. So, how is this possible on even a flat?
I got something sweet for y'all coming. I'm actually working on a compilation right now where I didn't, and when I seen it, I had to hurry up and hit save before I wanted to watch it without y'all. And it's somebody catching a clip, and it says it's the moon past the ice wall. I heard him hit the pause button. I saved and got on to the next that I could get for y'all. But yeah, I can't wait to get to that one. It's gonna be a few videos. It's probably like what, another, I think 2 videos y'all get after this one, and then y'all get that clip. But yeah, that one, it remind me of what we just watched right here. And yeah, I also, this past yesterday on Sunday, yesterday was Sunday, I swear we was driving and the view was crazy. It was a full moon. It was like orange though, like orange, something like that. Crazy. It looked way closer than what it looked super close. It looked super close. And then once it got later in the night, it went way up in the air, you know, way up high. But it didn't look that close. But when it was low and it just got dark, it was super close. I thought it was crazy. I wasn't gonna catch a picture, but it was way too quick. It was like I could see it, but before I could even get my phone, I already moved on to the next. It was like trees everywhere. But yeah, what y'all think? Y'all think the sun is way out away, or y'all think it's closer than what we think? Spam it up in the comments. Let me know why you think it though. Can't just give me a statement. You gotta go ahead, you gotta break it down for me.
I'm gonna talk about like the Kanye West breakdown thing. I said like MK Ultra breaking down and like how he was waking up and they try to like fucking put his ass back to sleep. You know, because you guys think like celebrities are like, oh, I wanna be fucking rich and famous, but like, do you have no idea that when you sign up for that shit, you're more of a slave than normal people? Because normal people can still do shit. The only boss you have is like your boss at work, but like celebrities, like they have an illusion, like they're all free and stuff, they have all this money, but like literally they can't do shit. That's why they have like star whackers. Because when you get out of line, like they'll whack your ass, you know? Because like they're providing you so much money and fame and all this shit that you're literally, you gotta do what they tell you to do. And if you step out of line, like Kanye West, like how he was like, you know, supporting Donald Trump because his like mind control was breaking down. He was waking up. He was waking up out of his like the puppet slave breeding that he's been through or whatever. Like all the celebrities, like how I woke up a while back and I was like making YouTube videos like this talking about all this, you know, the establishment, all that shit. And then like they try to like star whack my ass. I guess I could talk more about labor, but since I'm already kind of talking about it, I might as well just keep talking about it, huh? Yeah. So like if they're paying you that much money, like you gotta do what they tell you. You know what I mean? Like you have a little bit of freedom for artistic freedom, if that. But then when you step on the line with the political stuff and like you start waking up and they see that, oh shit, they're coming to whack your ass, fucking knock you over, like pump you up with some fucking pills and like reprogram your brain because it's like, oh shit, his MK Ultra is breaking down and he's starting to speak the truth and he has like a huge following. So they don't want someone like that someone like Kanye to like with that much influence to start waking up the masses. You know what I'm saying? Like I can talk about this shit because I'm not in that world anymore. I don't have any contracts. I'm not obligated to fucking do shit. I'm free and I left that world for a reason. So like, you know, I don't have fucking paparazzis harassing me right now on the fucking street with me and my daughter. Like, you know, so life is really good for me. Politicians are clone bots, okay? I told you guys this a while ago when I said I travel, blah, blah, blah. I come back to 3D Earth and I say, it's so weird. I see like all these robots and zombies, yada yada. Boom, I get disclosure information. I was correct. Machine politician exposed. George W. Bush is no human. He is a clone president. America has no president. It has a series of look-like cloned bonobo chimpanzees who are 100% remote controlled through the magnetic waves. First, intuition, face reading. These people are the robots. Here, check this out. Listen to how slow he talks like a robot. If I can show you his face, they're all robots.
Why you look like that?
More robots on television while they air. It's friggin' creepy. That's why when sometimes you see those news reporters, you think they're having like a seizure or something, and we're kind of like laughing because they fumble on the news when they're stuttering. That's actually a robot that's malfunctioning live on television. Okay? It's not only in the White House. I told you guys about the zombies and the demons.
Senator Nancy Schaefer and her husband Bruce were found dead today.
I'm convinced without a shadow of a doubt that the parents across this country need to be warned of the dangers of the Child Protective Services nationwide.
Tonight, GBI crime scene investigators are at her Northeast Georgia home.
Department of Child Protective Services has become a protected empire.
They're searching for clues that might tell them
it's built on taking children and separating families.
What led to the sudden and violent deaths of Miss Schaefer and her husband?
The family is going to have to be destroyed in order for the one world government to completely develop.
Preliminarily, it looks to be a murder-suicide.
Children are being taken away from their parents in a ruthless kind of behavior. How do you tame Child Protective Services? It may be only by closing it completely and starting over at the beginning with pro-family values.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I went to college to, get a degree so I could work with CPS. That's crazy to hear that today. Like, my reasoning to work with CPS was to get kids out of situations that I was in. Like, I was in an abusive household. So, yeah, I was always in a fight. I was always fighting with my step-pops. He was always alcoholic, put his hands on my mom's. We fighting. Like, yeah. And I always wanted to save kids who had to live like that. Who, lived in a household with somebody who wanted to put their hands on them. And they got to fight all the time. Like, I wanted to help them type of children. But did I know that that could be the case? Nah, I ain't know that. I ain't know again, I'm asleep, y'all. I'm asleep. Bear with me. I'm catching up. I know some things. I don't know everything. And the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know nothing. But yeah, that one kind of bothering me a little bit. Like, yeah, and yeah. Hopefully this one, I'm gonna try to bleep out some of the things that they said, some of the words they said, so they don't hit your boy with a warning. y'all know we gotta keep this up. We gotta keep coming with the info. So yeah.
The reason why that NASA says they show red, it's if you look at every image of NASA that they show of Mars, in the bottom corner it always says false color. Every single one says they tell you it's the false color. They say that they color it red because this is their reason why they do this, is to save in data transmission to process the image back here on Earth. So they make everything red. No, the red hides everything. That's why they do this. Now this is my Celestron SLT telescope that I own. And this is my own image taken from the Celestron of Mars. This is a few years ago now that I took. Let me see what year I took this. I have to go back to the screen to do that. But this is probably 5 years ago, 6 years ago. This is Mars in the summer from Earth. You can clearly see blues, browns, greens. That's because Mars has life. And it's not just me saying this. Now NASA and other space agencies have finally come out and admitted that there's oxygen, there's a magnetic field, there's gases in the atmosphere, there's cloud, there's rain, and there's also billions of tons of liquid water, which they now have admitted to having. They even have come forward and said that the soil on Mars is better for growing crops than the soil on Earth, which is why all the billionaires are leaving to go to Mars. They're going to go to Mars not because it's a barren, dry rock that they're going to live in a tin can for the rest of their life and leave all the creature comforts of their luxury lifestyle. They're going there because the infrastructure is being built up there and has been built.
For those of you who believe that Earth is a globe and Mars is up there, somewhere around in outer space, if that's what you call outer space, how y'all feel about that? And again, see, this is why I don't care if I could believe that I think it's flat and you could believe that you think it's a globe. This is good conversation. So if you think it's a globe, how you feel about that? This don't relate to me because I don't believe that it's a globe. I think that it's flat. But but that's just showing I don't care if you have a difference or disagree to what I believe. But I still want to know what you believe, since this can relate to someone who believes that it's a globe more so than it can relate to someone like me and others who think that it's flat. So how y'all feel? Do y'all think he on point? Y'all think he not on point? Y'all let me know. But we made it to the end of this one, man, and I appreciate y'all if y'all made it to the end of this video too. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified, man. It helps other people reach this channel, and we can grow as a collective, and we can help other people learn more. But I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer, man. I'll see y'all in the next one, and until I see y'all though, we gone.